All right, everyone, Dog and I are in the car here. It's good morning. We're actually doing something a little bit different today, and I don't know if this is actually going to work out well, but there's an auction going on that's just down the way from us. Our friend told us about it, so we're going to go check it out. They've got a number of things there. They said they've got like 40 guns. They've got some trucks, trailers, livestock and flatbed and utility trailers, welders, fuel tanks, ATVs, side-by-sides. Anyway, some dude died. I'm estimating by the number of stuff he's got, a number of dudes died. So this is an estate sale. Even the property's up for sale. And don't forget the poodle statues. So we're gonna go check this out. I don't know how much footage we're gonna have, because if this thing kind of bombs and sucks, I may not stay around very long. I want to go check some things out, see what the quality is, and I guess you'll know probably by what the thumbnail looks like if I did something stupid, and if I didn't, or if I got anything, who knows. So anyway, stick with us. Bye.
It has tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
It says no tomatoes.
Ah. So this is Clark's first attempt at a Whataburger. We've been in Texas for about 17 years. Never been to Whataburger, huh? What do you think of it?
Tastes like we just went to McDonald's.
Tastes like McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more mustard.
Yeah. It's good.
Is it worth the 20-minute wait and drive-thrus for it? I don't know. So the first thing you do when you go to an auction, guys, is go get some breakfast, because I don't know how long these things are. So we're gonna go stake out this place. We're gonna go check in. You gotta go ahead and have your money and get your tag, stuff of that nature. And I don't know how long this is gonna be. So I've watched Just a Few Acres Farm. You'll see him on YouTube. He's had a couple auction videos, and I swear he's there all day. So there are a few things that we're gonna go look at. And I'm actually going to show him what we're kind of interested in and maybe why we're interested in it. And then we'll see kind of what happens. But until then, I'm going to finish my burger. He's going to finish his burger. And then, oh, wow, burp. So we'll catch up with you once we get there. Still like it, dog?
Yep.
All right, we're back. And so this is the house. It's going to be auctioned off. And there's going to be a number of bidders for that. There's actually a lot of people here. And I kind of feel inadequate because I drove my car, and I swear there's like every truck in the world, and I've only seen like 4 cars besides mine. So maybe I'm at a disadvantage. I don't know, but there's a lot of people here, and let's go check out a few of the things that we're interested in. One thing we were interested in was a riding lawnmower and an ATV. So those were back at the house. I've already looked at those. They look fine. I was hoping there'd only be like 6 people here, but it looks like there's probably gonna be like 300 people. Anyway, let's go show the bigger items that we were looking at. Okay, first item we're looking at is this 5075E tractor. I think they've got another one that isn't as new. I personally don't care for the cab, but everything has a number on it. I believe that's the order number that they auction. This is number 230. There is a key inside. I personally don't really care to have a cab. So there's an older tractor I think we gotta find over here that I'd rather look at. John Deere 5420, I think it's 55 horsepower, might be 65, number 228. So everything's going to be, of course, sold in a specific time. Everybody's going to be bidding on it. I kind of fully don't expect I'm actually going to walk out of here with anything. It looks like we got some rear remotes. Looks like things are in pretty good condition. You know, tractors are a funny thing, because I think this thing will sell for more than it was bought for back in 20 years ago. So these things just hold value. So this is the one thing I'm looking to get. And the thing next to it is also what I wouldn't mind maybe looking at. 6-liter Bring back the memories, baby. Bring back the memories. So I had an excursion with a 6.0. Gosh, that was a nice engine. So the point is, I think this is an F550, yeah. If I was to replace my white truck with this one, get them for about the same deal, hopefully cost-wise, I could swap it. And then I'd already have a bed on the back. And wouldn't have to worry about that. It's a little bit newer, a little bit better interior. And it's only got 152,000 miles. And I love the fact that it's roll-up windows. So pretty basic truck. Can't be arguing with that. She started really nice. 150 some thousand miles. Kind of stinks in here. A little bit of too much pine tree perfume odors going on if you love Tommy Boy, but anyway, just vinyl leather, just vinyl kind of stuff. Work truck. This would be something fun, guys. This would be something fun. Looks like it might be an 07. It was made in 08 of 06. So it might be just a late 06 model, early 07. All right, let's turn this sucker off, show you the backside. It's got a nice work bed. Tires have tread, but they're a little old. Let me see. 2011. 47th week, 2011. So it'd probably need all new tires. Why not, right? Everything I buy needs tires. Yeah, it's got a gooseneck in the back one, huh? This back one looks like it's kind of mangled. It's not quite straight. You can see it's all cracked out. So it's been used. It's got the steel rails for the side. All right. All right, now I'm a Ford guy, right? You can tell by the hat. But I would be interested to look at just this Dodge sitting over here. It's got probably newer tires, I would imagine. All right, so the Dodge is the same. It's the Cummins. It's an 07, 77,000 miles on it. You want to sit in it? Okay. Now this one's an automatic. That's a bummer. But would I feel like a trader? Would I? I would probably do something like that if it was a good price, but I don't mind Cummins. I hate Dodge. But you gotta kind of cross some barriers, I guess, when you have that chance. See, now this is the fun section, because right over here is a trailer. And this is a trailer I was looking at too online. Just a big old flatbed. It'd make it a lot easier to put things. I could put hay on this. I could put all sorts of stuff. I'm looking for something around the 15,000 pound weight rating. Gosh, this is almost brand new. It's 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. So that's not too bad. Item number 200. So hopefully it won't be too long before this thing actually gets auctioned. This is the other one, Load Max. What tag number is this one? So, it'd be nice to have a big trailer. So I have dibs maybe on another trailer that's a little bit, it's like this one, a 3-axle. It's a little bit different. It's older, it's cheaper, but it's gonna need repair, all new tires, everything else. So by the time I get a trailer like that, could I get a price of one of these newer ones cheaper than I could with the repairing of all that other trailer? So that's why I'm looking at trailers. The truck, same way. If I can just make a swap for a truck, for Buckman, cost-wise, then it makes sense to do it, then sell Buckman, my white truck. So I'll bring you into it when I start getting some other stuff going on. I'm just gonna check these things out real quick before the auction starts, and we'll see if I come away with anything. Steve did say he's gonna bring his truck just in case I buy something since I'm in the car. Such a good friend. All right, guys, we just had to show you. This is an F-150 Platinum, a 2020. Actually, it's 2019 model year. But, dog, what do you think of it?
It's nice.
It's nice? This is a fun thing about this, guys. It's got the baby diesel in it. Baby diesel and all. No kidding, right? I'm worried about parts on these things, and they didn't make them for very long. And it's like, I don't know, that scares me. I thought I'd just show this to you because I had not seen up close a Power Stroke in an F-150. They didn't make a lot of them. Then there's a Chevy. Sorry, Dad, just not really that interested. Anyway, then you come back over to this F-150. I wonder if the wheels and tires come with it. But this one's probably just got a regular XLT. However, FX4 package. Looks like she's a little used. I can't help but look at trucks, guys. Just can't help but look at trucks. I wonder if this is a 5 liter, I think. 5 liters not that bad of a motor. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a 5.0. All right, I've already got one. I don't know if I can do another F-150, guys. Oh, you like this truck a lot?
Yeah.
You think it's better than the blue one we got?
The blue one gets dirty so fast. I could keep it on this truck if you did get one of these. Like this one or the other one. I always make it the truck you just drive around. Like,
yeah, I'd make this the ranch truck maybe, but that one's too pimped out.
Yeah, so nice and clean.
Yeah, couldn't do that one.
Oh.
Couldn't do that one. All right, guys, the only other things that we're looking at are livestock trailers. Let's go over there. All right, so I'm in the need of a bigger livestock trailer, I think. Now here's my dilemma. The one thing I want in the livestock trailer is size. So both of these are big enough. Put one animal here, you have a center compartment. The things I don't like about these, and I think is the reason I wouldn't buy it, is I want the sliding door on the back. I don't like this one for the sake that it has an open top on the back half. And of course you probably need tires. This one's better, but it's a canvas top. But again, we don't have sliding back doors. So because of that, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to deal with it. But 3 compartments. If I ever transported to an auction or something more buffalo than just 3, I'd need something a little bit bigger than my current one. So I want something like 24 feet. These would satisfy length, but I don't like the doors. So, hey, here's another flatbed dog.
8 steps up.
This is a 16,000 gross vehicle weight rating.
8 steps up, so it's better than the other one.
So this is actually not too bad. I like the length of this one. I like the higher weight rating. I don't want it this long though. It's probably like a 25 by +4 dovetail or something. I don't know. This sucker's long. I kind of stepped off the trail here. We're gonna go back. I'm looking for the fuel tank. They have, I think, a 330 gallon fuel tank. I want to see if I can get one of those. The reason is when you buy fuel, I get a discount if I buy at least 500 gallons at a time. Well, when my diesel runs out, it's only 330. When my unleaded runs out, it's only 330, and they usually don't run out at the same time. So if I can get another tank, that would be good. Now, I will say, I've been to a few auctions before. I'm hopeful. It could be exciting. It could be a waste of time, right? You just gotta make sure you have your limits. I'm not gonna go over that. This is cash and check. Oh, there's a fuel tank. And that's it, you know? You just see what you get. I did look at that tractor, the green one. I think it's a 5220, a John Deere 5220, that's what it was. Started it up, looking around, it seems fine. The only thing that is that it's kind of jerky on the front loader. So I don't know if I like that because I want to use it as a hay trailer. We're just going to use that front end loader all the time. He had a toe ball on it, on the bucket. So I don't know if that kind of jerked it around a lot, but we'll see. So this is the diesel tank. This is not 330 gallons, I'll tell you that. This looks bigger. Number 153. This would be a beast to transport, I'll tell you that.
Could you just undo all the bolts and just do it?
Yeah, you could drain it out the bottom, but it's already, the hose is already cut off, so I'm sure the sucker's drained. This wouldn't be that bad. We'll see, we'll see. These things, I think I got mine new, 330 gallon, and it was like 1,200 bucks. So we'll see if we can get one of these guys. More side-by-sides, man. I just don't know. I'll have to check them out, but makes me a little curious, man. It makes me a little worried.
Just like Steve's.
Yeah, that's just kind of like Steve's.
Yeah.
Got a couple Kawasaki's. All right, guys, my thought on these is I could buy a truck and do the same job. So for about the same price. I don't know, maybe these are easy to repair, but I've not heard good stories about having to repair them all the time. So I don't know, guys, we'll see. So we're back here at the car and we're taking a break. The guy's kind of moving around a little bit. We already went through those trailers, and I'll tell you what, those flatbed trailers, I think they were like 20 feet plus 5 anyway. They were going for like 45, 5 grand, 5,500, and I should have bid on them, but he did those before he got to the trucks. That 06 Dodge Ram's regular cab, that sold for, what was it? It might have been like 20 grand or 17 grand or something like that. The F550 that I wanted went for 13.5. So I kind of said, look, I'm paying only 10 grand, maybe 11, maybe 12, but it's like, didn't want it. So anyway, they started it up and the guy's like, oh, that's a 6.0, that's a piece of crap. Anyway, I want it bulletproofed. I didn't know if it was bulletproofed or not. It had 150,000 miles. I ended up not going with it, but I mean, I've still got that white F350 and it's got a 7.3, so I didn't have to have it. I think the best deals have been coming on these trailers. These ATVs have been going for like ridiculous amounts, so ATVs are probably out the window. There's a couple pimped out golf carts that maybe I'll bid on too. So anyway, that's just a status update. I'll let you know kind of at the end if anything happened. All right, guys, next day, auction's over with. I left about 3 o'clock. Well, it took us me about 45 minutes just to check out, but we went through a bunch of small things. I want to just give you a synopsis of about what we actually got, what we passed on, what I wish I wouldn't have passed on, and I think I said what we got, right? So anyway, this is partly what we got. We got gates. They're my treasure. They're my joy. Look at this sucker, right? So they went through, they had some portable panels that were 16 feet long, and they were really just a gate with loops on the bottom for feet. So you had to stand them in a circle or weave them, and they stand upright. I can't find those at all anywhere around here, so I wanted those and didn't get it. So this was the next one up, and I thought, screw it, man, I'm gonna do it, and we did it. So what did we get? We got 3 gates. I don't even know what size they are. This is 43 inches, so it's about 3.5 feet, a little over 3.5 feet. Charlie, you wanna hold the other side? So that's a 16 footer.
Okay.
And then one more. This is like 9.5, almost 10 foot. Huh. So it's a 10-foot gate. So they don't look the most amazing. You know, obviously they've got some bumps and bends and everything else. But I got them for 120 bucks total. So amongst all 3. And I got myself a couple ratchet strap sets, and that was like 20 bucks total. So in all, I think we did pretty good. The reason is, you know, you go buy a gate like this, I think like at Tractor Supply, we'll put new hardware on it, but they're like 60, or not 60, but like 80 bucks.
At least.
100 bucks. A 16 footer can go 200 and some dollars. Now this isn't super heavy duty, but still almost 200. And then a 10 footer, you're probably looking at a high 180. So guess what the buffalo are gonna do to it? They're just gonna, yeah, he knows. But they're just gonna go ahead and ruin it anyway, right? They're gonna hit it, they're gonna scratch it, they're gonna do stuff. So this is what I got. Pointers wise, right? I've been to a couple auctions, I've been to them before, but I've never really bid. So the one thing I did notice, hey Lizzie, as we visit her dogs.
Aw. Good girl. Down. Aww. Down.
Darcy.
Good girl. Good girl.
Little teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear. Ah!
Hi boy, hi boy, you're so fluffy.
Anyway, so the pointers is come prepared, right? First thing, you don't want to go to an auction, one, that you forget your money. 2, you want to have something to write with. They give you a tag. I was number 135, and on it had my big number on it, and I could write down the items. So every item that was being sold had a number. You can say what lot it was, what number it was, and then the price. So that way, hopefully you understand what you're paying, track that, and it matches what they put down that you paid. So when I first got there, I was like, crap, I don't have a pencil. So Clark found one for me, and that was good. So he's my little auction buddy. Other thing to keep in mind is also bring food, bring water, stuff like that. This thing took forever. I was just notified that picking up the stuff that it was like 9 o'clock at night they finally finished. Come prepared and ready to go, you'll be fine. Oh, Harriet.
Hey girls. Hi piggy pigs. Hi piggies.
This thing had probably 400 cars that were parked at it, right? Tons of people, hundreds of people, but only like 5% of them, I swear, I ever saw a bid on anything. So I think a lot of people are there just watching and looking. I don't know how many were actually interested in stuff. So know about auctions. There's a buyer fee, premium, a buyer's premium. So if you bid $10,000 or let's just make it easy, $1,000, then you have to pay, in our case, a 10% buyer's premium. Then you have an extra $100 that you've got to pay. So you're actually $1,100 in. Then you've got the 8% sales tax, or whatever your sales tax is. So then there's another 8%. So it's like you're almost 18% right on top of it. Unless you're ag exempt, and they did have that, but I wasn't gonna worry about it since I only had like $150 worth of stuff. And there was no reserve on anything, yet he didn't sell everything. There was that 5075 tractor he never sold. And he wouldn't go any lower, and everybody's like, hey, it's a good deal. It's not good enough that I want to pay for it. So that's maybe something else you got to realize, that on auction is there's going to be some good prices, and recognize that, but it doesn't mean that you should buy it. So I didn't buy things. So in other words, I could have bought a brand new Platinum F-150 a couple years old, had the Power Stroke motor, sold for I think like $33,000. That's probably a screaming deal. There's another 5-liter that was decked out pretty well, sold for $15,000, and it was only like 4 years old. Could I have done that? Yeah. Do I need the truck? No, I don't. So it would have just been wasting money to do it. So I didn't do it, but I enjoyed going to it. I think it was good. I want to kind of go to another auction. You kind of get that little buzz, that flair. I'm going to see what else is around, but it was actually a good experience. I'm glad we got some gates. Could have gotten more, could have gotten less. I wanted to take you along this whole ride of this auction experience just to see what it was like. And you know, let me know if you want to see more of those kinds of stuff, or you just want to keep it on the ranch. But I will hopefully attend some in the future. So maybe next time I'll buy a tractor. Mine just didn't seem to sell for what I wanted to sell it for. Tractors are ridiculous. They hold their value way too well. But yeah, so let's leave it here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time at Blackacre Ranch. And otherwise, the animals are still living and they're still staring at me. So we'll see you next time. Bye.